What time is it?
The greatest basketball player that's ever played. Nothing could ever stop him from winning. It was all about winning. The flu game, they called it. Could have been the pizza game because he thought it was food poisoning, and he looks horrible. He could barely talk, you know. And I didn't want to keep asking about how you feel, this, that, and the other. I could just see it in his eyes. I think he realized the situation. You have an opportunity to win a championship, and it can go away. We're not going to wait till you get better and then play the next week. The thing that always brought the greatness out in him was a challenge. And he was just zoned in. And there was nothing that was going to stop him from playing his best and winning that basketball game.
Gorgeous summer night here in Salt Lake City, Utah, as the sun sets on the Wasatch Mountains. The Jazz, John Stockton will be at the point with Jeff Hornacek at the 2. In the front court, we have Brian Russell, Karl Malone in the center, Greg Ostertag.
And guys, I think it's already safe to say
the coach has to do. Sometimes you have to rescue a player from himself.
But Jordan never wants to come out, does he?
No, he wants to go the full 48 minutes.
And, of course, Coach, all eyes on Michael Jordan as we try to get a sense of how his illness is affecting him.
Shouldn't take long to find out. Once he gets a few minutes under his belt, we'll see if he has the energy to keep going.
Yes, sir. Here is Stockton after the made shot from Michael Jordan. They could use a bucket. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And coach, for Scottie Pippen, the effects of his foot injury you can see are still lingering.
Yeah, he hasn't been as explosive as we're used to. He's been more of a post-up role for them in the past few games, making his living around the hoop. Dennis Rodman.
With the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give him an open layup.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious about John Stockton's assist. But in these finals, his defense has been as good as his passing.
It has. Shot clock at 2, and here's Anderson for 3. Rebounded by Wennington. Chicago leading. Here's Jordan. That's it. He's got 2 made now. On the wing, Morris. Good work defensively by Pippen. From deep, Jordan. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Bull star Michael Jordan still in distress with flu-like symptoms.
And I'll say, I don't think you could get a louder crowd than we have in Utah here tonight.
So with Rodman on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Wennington is out there with Long. Then it's Pippen.
Once you do, you pretty much have to foul.
And both free throws good for...
Even if they do go down 3-2, I don't think they'll be easy to put away.
I would agree with you. Bulls making a switch here. Rodman's checked in. And let's go to David Aldridge.
It's told me that Jerry Sloan doesn't know that Jordan's sick, doesn't want to know that he's sick, and doesn't want his players to know.
Hey, thank you, Mike. From a coaching point of view, does that make sense?
I think it does. You don't want guys to relax one bit when they're going up against Jordan, no matter how he's feeling. And it's hard to imagine.
Stockton looking around. Passes it to Malone. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Like he is, it seems virtually impossible, but I do know this, Kevin. There are many times when players have not felt their best and yet played their best.
Pass to Malone. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ostertag, and the layup falls.
Forward, they need to cover better from here on out.
Stockton down low. He's covered by Brown. Anderson, he's checked in for Jeff Hornacek. And he can't hit the second. Chicago leading by 4. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam. Jordan deciding where to go with it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Rodman brings the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Ball violation.
Here's Jordan. Jordan refusing to make his team carry the load, finding another basket.
Taking the flu into consideration, here offensive foul on the pick.
Anderson against Jordan. With 4 seconds on the clock, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play. The Bulls have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 made. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And so it's Chicago holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. It's Rodman with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. On defense, the Bulls' biggest golden eye, Clark, was keeping Stockton in check. And so far, they've been able to do just that.
Well, it's clear Stockton is the hub of the wheel, Kevin. We all know that. And the Bulls doing a really good job to limit his penetration, clogging up the passing lanes, and really make everything uncomfortable for Stockton.
They are. And here's Stockton. We've got Ostertag. Jeff Hornacek is out there with John Stockton. And it's Brian Russell. And it's Malone in at the 4 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Pippen with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got his 6th rebound on the night.
How about this Utah crowd? They get
at the 2K drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Hornacek against Jordan. Hornacek dishes to Malone. And stolen by Jordan. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. 2 points. That one goes. Jordan's for sure. Yeah, going crazy. Stockton. The pass to Hornacek. Shot clock at 5. Here's Russell. Here's Ostertag. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Hornacek outside. Russell passes to Hornacek. No good on the 3. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
Passes to Stockton. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. That one falls. 7 points for Karl Malone.
The muscle from Malone. Outstanding at staying in control.
Outside Pippen. Offensive rebound. Outside for Jordan. And Jordan throws it down. Here's Longley. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Coverage and gets it to go. I'm not sure he even felt the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Anderson. And finish off by Anderson. Stockton outside. He kicks it to Foster. Anderson passes to Malone. Bucket is good. 9 points for Karl Malone.
Boy, the focus from Malone impressive. Not allowing the defense to get the better of him on these difficult finishes.
Look out!
How many other guys can do that? Michael Jordan, everybody. You can't top his showmanship.
Michael Jordan getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. And his big game just keeps getting bigger.
And a great bounce-back game for Jordan after a shaky performance in Game 4.
So with Rodman on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Harper. Longley out there with Kukoc. Then it's Michael Jordan. And it's Pippen in at the small forward. Three-pointer, Kukoc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Kukoc has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Clark, to think that Jordan could have this kind of game in his condition.
You know, he's shown us in the past how he can rise to any occasion, but he missed 16 shots in Game 4. To see him tough it out and actually raise his game, remarkable.
It is remarkable in every way. And it's Jordan with the jam.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one.
Hornacek outside. Malone a screen on Jordan. Here's Hornacek, the dish to Malone. Tries again, got a hand on it.
Hard to shoot over 7'2". Longley getting all of that one.
Bulls leading by 17. Here's Jordan, and the shot is good. Jordan's Harper against Stockton. Pass to Carr. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Oh, and here comes Pippen all alone. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Love seeing Jordan use that extraordinary quickness to come up with the steals. An outstanding.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard. Loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
Utah calls timeout. They're down by 23. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. He's checked in for Hornacek. And Isley subbed in for Stockton. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Caffey comes in for Rodman. Bushler's checked in for Pippen. And it's Brown in for Harper.
The D's got off.
Fixed to shoot. Here's Isley. To stop the drought. Over to the wing. Goes back up. Here's Morris. Here's Keith. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. He's against Anderson. Brown the pass to Jordan. Here's the screen. Here's Wennington. Guarded by Keith. Wennington with the bucket.
When you face...
Here's Isley. From downtown. Caffey grabs the miss. Here's Jordan. Takes it off the glass.
Such a gifted offensive player. He can hurt you in a variety of ways. He's a headache for opposing defenses.
Hang on, Mike. The Bulls just one win away from their second straight NBA title.
You have to think this series is theirs for the taking. I don't think Utah can go into Chicago